It only took 13 previous installments, not counting the animated direct-to-video film, making technically 14 installments. But Joe, the best character in the Medeaverse, yes, I said it, finally gets his own movie. It's about time that rascally pimp got his spotlight. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy, here with a quick out of the living room review for the film Tyler Perry's Joe's College Road Trip. What a title. So Tyler Perry's Joe's College Road Trip is the 14th, or again, technically 15th installment in the Medeaverse. And the first to center on her brother Joe and Brian's father. All three characters, of course, are still played by Tyler Perry. Yes, Madea does have basically an extended cameo early on in this. She gets about 10 or so minutes of screen time at the first act or so. But this is about Joe and his grandson BJ. Yes, they do make the obvious joke. Believing his son has become too soft. He looking at colleges and also doesn't know the history of Black history. He convinces his wild card of a dad to take him on a college road trip to man him up. And because it's Joe, and because they hit the road and face shenanigans, this is the first Madea movie with an R rating. And it is a slightly raunchier time this time, with glory holes, blowjob jokes, and a lot of motherfuckers. It's Joe Unleashed on the road with his nerdy grandson. It's going to be a wild ride. Okay, here's the thing. Tyler Perry's Joe's College Road Trip has all of the standard pluses and minuses of the Madea films, and Tyler Perry films in general. First and foremost, the filmmaking is shoddy, and the plot points all ultimately, in general, don't work. I think the Black history angle is interesting, although it does border on kind of stopping the movie to tell us the message instead of letting it flow naturally, but I thought it worked, and I do think it's a positive message. Because it's Joe, there ultimately are some jokes that I think are not great, but they kind of play up the fact that it's the guy. They're not necessarily condoning what he's saying, but some of the things he's saying is pretty horrific. And the filmmaking is not great. Also, there's one plot point involving a character who it turns out becomes sort of a love interest for the grandson, that leads into a human trafficking subplot that does not fit and does not work and ultimately makes the tone awkward when they try to go back to humor with this character. It's a very strange choice in the sort of the last act of this movie that kind of comes out of nowhere. That being said, those are all standard. Ill-advised plot points, ill-advised character motivations, and bad filmmaking. That's kind of the thing with Perry. The question is Joe's College Road Trip funny? And more often than not, okay, let me put it to you this way. My buddy Alonzo Duralde has a great line where he says something like, there's some movies where I don't laugh at all, there's some movies where I laugh a lot, there's some movies where I don't laugh enough. And then there are movies where you laugh enough. And I laughed enough at Joe's College Road Trip. This is not an A+ comedy, but when it's funny, it's very funny. There's a I especially think that the flashback sequences, yes, there are a few, of Brian's horrific childhood with Joe as a dad are very funny, particularly when he finally shows him where babies come from. And it's very, very, very funny. It actually was one of the biggest laughs in the film for me, in his own unorthodox way. It was funny, and there were parts in it, individual lines and moments that I thought were very funny. Again, I like the Madea characters. I think Perry, in general, is at his best when he's either incredibly melodramatic and therefore unintentionally funny, or when he's Madea. That's the time I really think it works, because Madea is a funny character. The characters that surround her are pretty funny characters. The other plot points don't work, but when Madea or Joe or the gang are on screen, it's funny and have someone to play off of. And especially when they get mean with it. And I think that this, with the R rating and the Joe character being the focus, it kind of takes Madea back to the roots of the earlier films before it tried to be a little nicer, a little gentler. This is hardcore. So yeah, this was fun. And as a fan, I liked it. Even with those stipulations, enough to give it the mildest of thumbs ups. I'm kind of more in the middle on it as a movie, but as laugh-wise, it's just enough for me to raise my thumb. So yeah, Tyler Perry's Joe's College Road Trip. Seriously, what a title. What a title. Those are my thoughts. What did you think of Tyler Perry's Joe's College Road Trip? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you planning to see it? Are you not planning to see it? Did you like my take? Did you not like my take? Comment below, let me know. We'll be back tomorrow for reviews for GOAT, as well as an early review for I Can Only Imagine 2. We also got The Moment coming up this week, and Scarlet, and a new Screen Unseen. So that's coming up, and in the meantime, like, subscribe, do all the things, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.